Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Kimbo here, and it is time for the monthly update, man. It is that time. It really is, and it's crazy to say, but it is the last monthly update of the year, dude. We're in December, so we're T minus a month away from the new year, which is crazy, man. Like 2022 has been an absolutely insane ride. Like honestly, had like the highest of highs, but also some of the lowest of lows with this year, and just I'll just say the highs have definitely outweighed the lows, man, for sure. It's been a rough year, but at the same time, there's been a lot of amazing stuff that's happened. Y'all made it with that. I'm still processing it, like legit, like that. Y'all made it where that became a reality. That was always a metaphorical thing, and you always made it where that window's now filled with that button. And I couldn't have done it without all the love and support from y'all, man. Like, y'all made this an absolutely amazing special year, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support, for real, man. When I've been at my lowest, at the lowest points, even with this year, y'all came in clutch and really had my back and supported me, like, unconditionally, man. And I can never, ever thank you guys enough, for sure. Like, you guys are the absolute goats, dude. I'm also super in my feels because this time period's always really, really rough. Like it's been an absolutely insane year, man. Like just thinking about it, it's been a while, but we've had some absolutely amazing stuff happen. But yeah, this time period's always really, really rough for me. Anybody who doesn't know, I mentioned it before. Like the beginning of November, it's actually November 9th is my brother's birthday, and he unfortunately passed away. Like it was 8 years ago and such, but it never gets easier, honestly. And he ended up passing. Tomorrow's the date of that, so December 2nd. And, so this time period, like the 5 year time period is always really, really tough for me. And that's why I crank as much as I do. I guess I just like crank big time so I don't really think about life as much and just to like get through all the pain and everything and just like because it's a lot. I won't even lie to you guys, it's a damn lot. And I'm just one that turns that pain into champagne, and bottles it up. I guess it's a double entendre, because bottling up the emotions, but also bottling up the champagne. So taking all that pain and such, and then making the champagne and bottling it up, metaphorically. Putting out a lot of content. You already know I've been cranking like a madman lately, and it shows with how much I put out. Like in the past 5 weeks, I probably dropped 150 videos on here, and I know it's an insane number, but it's just me being realistic. If it was about the views and everything, y'all already know. Like some of the videos didn't even make it to like triple digits and such. But the content's all here. It's there for you to go and watch. So if you're a Beyblade fan, you should be well held over for a long time when it comes to content. Because I told you I was going to go through and do the big time battles with all the bays, show off their full potential. Because that's what everybody deserves, to really shine and show off their full fledged potential compared to all the other bays with the series. And I love DB and BU. The format is so much, man. It's such a good format. It's made it where older parts, like older drivers and such, are really, really fun because of how balanced the bays are for this system, man. Like you go and use some of the older drivers, like OG drivers, and you put them on some of the DB and BU bays. It's so much fun, man, for real. That's what I love about this system. But yeah, you already know, man. You guys are the absolute goats, and just even the growth this year at this stage, man. We were at 99 at the beginning of this year, which I still can't believe that was even a thing. Like, y'all are goats for that. Like, thank you so much for all the love and support. And here we are towards the end. We're at 120, man. Almost 120. And that's like 21,000 of you guys stepping into my world, being willing to even give me a chance for a millisecond, man. For a freaking millisecond. And I can't thank you enough, giving me enough support to even just come in here and subscribe and watch the content and everything. And I mean, a lot of people who watch my channel aren't subscribed, and it shows, like, honestly, with the demographics big time, honestly, it's like 90-10 ratio at this point. So, if you're watching this, you're not subbed, well, like, join the army, man. We're totally here, welcoming good vibes, positive vibes, and everything over here. I try to be constructive with all reviews, whether it's Beyblade or Bakugan, and just being honest and giving my real thoughts with it. It's about the love of the game and spreading the good luck, the good vibes, the love, and the positivity, and also hopefully some good luck as well. If you're sitting out there struggling, going through rough times, just know you're not alone, man. Like this time period, like I said, is one of the toughest time periods for me personally, and I let it out by just cranking big time content to you guys. And I mentioned it before, but this is actually like I'm back home. This is the first day I've been back home in about 5 days. I've been staying down at my family friend's house because the day before Thanksgiving, our car decided to take a crap, but we managed to get that whole situation figured out and everything. But basically, I was gone from home for 5 days. So the videos you've been seeing for the better part of the last 5-6 days, even like longer. I've been home, like there was a small gap time where I was home for like 1 2 days, but like you talk about even the better part of the last week or two. Majority of them have been at the family friend's house. Not many of them here, so it shows how much I've been cranking, you know. And I've also been working my job. That's the reason why I've been away for so many days, you know, just playing double duty, working my day job, also putting out the content and everything for you guys. So you know, it's a lot of juggling everything. And hell, and even in this time period, still putting out 150 videos. It's a lot of content. It's a lot of content for you guys to go back and watch. So nobody should be just like, you know, discouraged or be like, oh, like I'm waiting on the, like it's obviously like, you know, people waiting on certain things, but like the Beyblade fans should be well fed, man. There's tons. I mean, literally dozens upon dozens upon dozens, even over 100 videos to go back and watch, man. Like plenty of content on here to keep you held over and such. And I got a lot of plans for the end of the year. So getting into it after getting through the big time intro, I just can't thank you guys enough for real. Like this has been an absolutely insane year. But it's time to get into all the news and such. You know, with these updates, I get into the news, everything Beyblade and Bakugan wise and such. But yeah, and you already know it's a big time special thing because this is the last update with these gloves. At the end of every year, I switch the color of the gloves so you guys can take a guess in the comments at what color you think it is going to be for this year. I mean, you know, you got to think back like long term. You know, I'll just say it. I'll say it. I'll say it now. You know, anybody who doesn't know the colors I used before, 2017 is when I started the tradition and such. I usually have like you know the glove switch to the channel color and everything. You know the logo color. You know the logo's always gonna be the Perseus. Got that tatted. It's gonna be that logo for life, forever, man. I just switch up the colors with each year, and I make sure the gloves correspond to that color. 2017 was yellow. 2018 was red. 2019 was purple. 2020 was green. 2021 last year was blue, and then no, yeah, was blue, and then this year being orange. But yeah, so you can take a guess at what next year's color 2023 is going to be. Um, yeah, you can guess it down in the comments, and I did give a big time hint before, you know. If it's not really figured out big time, I'll probably like say the big time hint at the end of the year, you know, right before the new year. But yeah, so it's wild, dude. Like each pair of gloves, I put them up on my wall. You already know. Shows just like the blood, sweat, tears, passion, heart, soul, grit, determination, every damn thing for the better part of a year. It shows a year's worth of work with just the gloves themselves. And you see like all the other gloves I put up there, they're all tattered as hell, man, because all the work that's gone in. I mean, look at these gloves now compared to how they were at the beginning of the year. Like they got rips and stuff on them big time. You already know. It shows just all the work that's gone in, man. It's represented with the gloves. But yeah, so now we got to get into the news of things. So Beyblade wise, I guess first of all we're gonna get into the TT side of things. Yeah, we got a lot of news though. On the TT side of things, of course, being the last release of this year, which might also be the last release for TT's Burst, you know, Beyblade Burst BU. That being Barricade Lucifer. So the new Lucifer that's coming out, really, really hyped about it, man. Having the barrier gimmick with it. Bearing Mobius, which that's gonna be really, really cool to see. So think of like, you know how we have like Bearing Drift, it being really short and such and having that bearing in it, except like Mobius being tall like how Bearing is, except like the shape of Mobius. That's honestly gonna be really cool having some bays that are like a bit taller, or making where bays won't scrape as much too, you know, being a bit taller on the Bearing Mobius. So same spin, I could see it being a beast. Opposite spin's gonna be an absolute monster, but I see it same spin Lucifer. The main thing that it struggled with, like Variant Lucifer and Lucifer the End, was the same spin because it got taken down with the big time hits and such, even though it was defensive. But I think having the Bearing Mobius on it and plus the DBBU system being more balanced is going to help out Lucifer in a major way. I still see same spin defense being the main way this thing gets taken down, but it being like raw with that defense. I mean, we see how like Chain Kerbeus, like bays like that are and such with that raw defense. It plays no games, man. Yeah, when a Bay can have that raw defense and put in that work, so I'm really excited to see how this Lucifer is going to be, man. I feel like it's going to be a thick boy because, I mean, Lucifer the End was, Variant Lucifer was pretty thick as well with the 2D chassis and just seeing the overall gimmick for it. Opposite spin is going to be a damn monster. Saying it hands down already. Hopefully, same spin is going to be pretty strong with that stamina. I mean, having a bearing with the Mobius and the bearing shape at the bottom of it's definitely going to help it out for sure. And just, yeah. you know, overall being really, really bad. Because Mobius, like usually with Lucifer, you know, variant Lucifer, it circled around big time because how the Mobius was, because like sticking and stuff. But when it awakened, it stayed in one spot and it became really, really defensive, man. It could deflect hits really well, even though it could still be taken out with the same spin. But yeah, still imagine this Lucifer being an absolute beast. Hopefully, like with the same spin it is. And I wonder if it's gonna have an awaken mode. I'm guessing it's going to, just like how like Variant did. You know, like when Lane used the Variant Disaster. Yeah, man. Really, really hyped to see how this thing turns out. So yeah, I guess that's basically everything Beyblade wise for TT. Well, we got a set at least coming next year, and you know, that being in February, I believe February. Yeah, it's February when they're releasing it. It's the Plastigen remake set. They're making one more Plastigen remake set. It's the V2 set, so we're gonna have like Drigger V2. Dronzer V2, Dragoon V2, and then we're seeing the debut of Drasil V2 with this set, so it's really, really cool seeing that. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to see that set for sure, and just like Drasil V2 getting a remake of that. I really hope that they do Metal Fight Beyblade 4D remakes like before they end it off, because I really want, because just seeing the potential of Trigger V2, considering they transformed it into a Bay that's like the DBBU format, except it's still a remake, is the strongest Plastigen remake for sure. I want to see some Metal Fight remakes have that justice and such on that level, because Drigger being that strong, I want to see some MFB remakes be that strong as well. And I'm really hoping for MFB remakes set before it's all said and done. If that happens, I'm gonna lose my mind, and you know I'm gonna make a video on that and scream, man. I'll be like, hell yeah, let's go. Oh man. But you already know, like I can imagine the bays in that already. Big Bang Pegasus Ultimate Reboot Dash, Eldrago Destroy, Generate, something like Generate Dash. Somehow, some way they make some kind of driver that's like that, you know, or they make a driver that's the opposite of Reboot, you know. It's like Final Survive. If they make a new driver, Fang Leon, Wave Dash, High Wave, Metal Wave, whatever they want to do with it. Phantom Orion, Metal Bearing, Bearing Dash, Bearing, whatever they want to do, you know. Flash Sagittario, high yielding. They use yielding for like all the WD bays. Like Gravity Perseus had yielding. Earth Aquila had yielding. That remake had yielding, so it makes sense. Flash Sagittario, high yielding. Put high yielding on it. Diablo Nemesis, Trick Dash, you know, or like Metal Trick, something like that. Yeah, just remakes of all those. That would be amazing, man. I would absolutely love to see that. That's one thing I really, really want before this ends off. And yeah, they say Burst ends in 2023 because that's what it says on the time period. It'd be cool if they extended and added a few more releases. Doubt that's gonna happen, but like, you know, we're getting some news. We're supposed to be getting some news in March 21st, I think it is. You know, they're saying it's news. We're just speculating at this point. Maybe it's like new gen, signs pointing towards a new gen or such. But also the news that came out today making me think, I don't know, maybe it could be something else. Who knows, man? We can't say what exactly it is until like all the information drops. So yeah, but on the TT side of things, that is basically it. And it's crazy we're at the tail end of like Burst and such. Like 2015 is when it all started. Burst being part of people's childhoods and such, and it's like Burst coming to an end is really, really wild, man. But with the other news that we got some craziness going on as well. So we got to look at things from the Hasbro side as well, which I do, you know. Quad Drive being done at this point. Quad Strike starting to hit the shelves and such. People finding Quad Strike bays and such. Definitely going to be on the lookout for some myself. But the crazy kicker is what dropped today. Literally December 1st, 2022. What dropped earlier today. That being the info about a new season coming. Season 7 anime confirmed under Hasbro for Quad Strike. So Quad Strike is having an anime. We get a new character named Quadra. She's literally a female blader. I don't know if she's considered the protagonist for the season because, like, you know, new character coming in and started with her. And if so, they already done something that I really wanted to see. And that's seeing a female protagonist, bruh. Which is insane. Damn sane if she's the actual protagonist. Like, it started off with her and Belle, and they're battling and such. Her base Lightning Pandora, and then you got Belle with, it looks like he had the Perfect Gear Dangerous Belial with him, so kicking off where it ended with, like, Dynamite Battle, or with Quad Drive, and going right into it, man. Ooh, come on. I hope for, like, the animation for the bays, they have, the actual gimmicks and stuff like how TT did. But you think of, like, the roster with that, I gotta make a speculation video on it. You already know, man. I mean, I made like a theory video already for season 7 under TT. I guess same premise for Hasbro. I can go and make like a prediction video or like a speculation video on what I want to see for Quad Strike. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments for sure. But yeah, dude, I'm really, really hyped for this. Like seeing this, they have a chance. Hasbro has a chance to really right the wrongs of this series. Like all they gotta do is tie the knot, man. I hope they tie it together in a very, very good way. I really hope so. They have the potential to do this, man, to wrap it up in the big time way where we can get actual major closure with Burst. You know, just the only issue I have with Burst is literally the way that the show ended at the end. You know how it just left with a cliffhanger. If they make it where there's an actual like resolution and we get some craziness, like say one Ashton or Theodore returning or some things like that, some crazy events like that, that'll be amazing, man. I absolutely love it. I just hope they tie this series together the way that it deserves to, and think about all the characters that could be returning with this too, because look at all the bays that are under Quad Strike, but then also the exclusives under Hasbro. Like they have major potential with this. Hopefully they actually follow through with it, and go through with it. We know the quality of the bays, how it's going to be and such for the regular bays, but Pro Series coming as well, and Surge Pro Series bays are looking pretty good, man. But yeah. So I guess that's everything Beyblade wise. So then now getting into things Bakugan wise. So Legends starting to hit the shelves and such in places. People finding Bakugan Legends, the Nova Bakugan that light up and everything. It'd be so freaking cool. I'm so excited for season 5. Hopefully, like, well, I mean, we're gonna be getting an anime for it. That's probably not gonna drop till like January and such, but yeah. So episode reactions coming for like Quad Strike and also like for Bakugan Legends. I'm hyped, man. I'm gonna be getting back into the live streams and everything. I will be doing like special live streams on occasions and such, but yeah, dude, I'm so hyped for everything like Beyblade and Bakugan wise that's coming, man. So last waves of evolutions really just being found now. Looking for the last stuff for Evolutions, getting ready for Legends, the anime, all the characters and such that are coming in, all that good stuff, man. But yeah. So now we gotta get into my plans. So what exactly do I have planned for the rest of the year? So y'all know I've been cranking like a metric F ton of videos. Like even for my standards, I put out on the regular, but like I said, I must have cranked at least like somewhere between 100 150 videos in the better part of the last 5 weeks, because I've just been going absolutely mad, man. I've been going rogue. This is how I let it out. Like, I don't lie when I say this time period is one of the toughest time periods in it shows, because like I just gravitate to what I can do. I stay busy working my job, putting out videos and everything, just gaming and such. Been playing Pokemon Violet. Yeah, I've been cranking so much lately. I haven't even played Violet in days, and that's saying something because Pokemon's one of my favorite games, so it shows how hard the grind I've been on. But I've just been trying my best, man. But big time plans. So I got a few more battles to go through when it comes down to the BU base. So I got battles with Super King Helios, Super King Hyperion, and Burst Brigand to do. I have not forgotten about Valkyrie, like Ultimate Valkyrie from the set. Have not forgotten about that, the manga version of Ultimate Valkyrie. Also the Perfect Gear Divine Bellio, the Divine Bellio with the old gears. I'm not forgotten about that either. Had battles planned for them. Was waiting and holding off on those. I'm going to do those battles after I finish the battles with Helios, Hyperion, and Spriggan. So yeah, gonna finish up those battles. The remaining battles are all gonna be really, really intense. You already know, and I won't be cranking 9 videos a day like how I've bbeen doing for the better part of the last few days and even weeks. It'll be slowing down. It'll be like 2, 3, 4 videos probably a day or something like that, if that many. I'm gonna take it easy as well, cause just being tired, like cranking and such big time. Like you guys can probably see the bags on my eyes. I've been putting in that work, man. Just any way to like let it out. I turn the pain to champagne, like I said. But yeah, man. So big time things planned with Beyblade. Also Bakugan wise, I have some major plans as well. I will be making some more profiles. You're going to see more Bakugan deck profiles on here before the year's over. That's for damn sure. So just stay tuned. Got some major plans with stuff. It's going to be epic. It's going to be really, really dope. And yeah, also my MFB Homage series is not over. Metal Fight Beyblade is not done. I just have custom bays to make for that, so it's on hiatus right now, but it's not done. Anybody who's a Metal Fight Beyblade fan, a little bit left to go. A few things planned after that as well. And yeah, and my cat just jumped up. Kitty! How you doing? But yeah, and burst wise, you already know I got the burst skits going on. I got a lot of battles and such planned. Well, they got to get through the remaining battles and such. Got skits coming, got a lot of stuff planned, honestly, man. But yeah, Tails right in my face. My goodness. But yeah, guys. Anyways, that's going to do it for the monthly update. I think I said everything that I needed to for this. Big time plans, a lot of stuff coming. If you're waiting for anything, just patience on one person. And we're going to see where we get to with the end of the year, man. And happy holidays to all of y'all. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I've been wanting to do like a Thanksgiving skit, like, you know, like a little post Thanksgiving or skit. I know it's a little after Thanksgiving, but still, you know, it's just been a really busy time period. But yeah, I'll probably put that out soon. And yeah, getting into more skits and everything. I got big time plans for Beyblade, Bakugan, Metal Fight. Still got major plans. I got a lot of plans with a lot of stuff. So, you know, if you're waiting for any certain thing, plenty of videos to go back and watch. 8.4K videos on here now, man. So yeah, plenty to go back and watch. Especially, like I said, I've cranked on like 150 videos in the last few weeks. So there's plenty to go back and watch. But anyways, that's going to do it for the monthly update, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it's your boy Kimbo along with my kitty Aria. She's a little sweetheart. Signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and go shoot or let it rip or Bakugan brawl. I'm up out of here.